You have to be aware of personality problems. Now, Dr. Marshall identifies several personality traits in men, but that's kind of what she's focusing on in her book. But in my experience, all of the patterns she identifies can be found in anyone. So I'm going to share these. You can see if these ring true for you. This is not even related to the DSM or any kind of personality disorders, but these are patterns that she describes that I thought resonated. So then the first is a script writer. So if you're dealing with a spouse who they're writing the script of your relationship, they've decided who you are without consulting you. And so you often feel very misunderstood and you feel like a character in their play. And so you spend a lot of time trying to defy their perception of you and their pigeonholing of you. So, for example, if your partner comes to the relationship and they're afraid of being taken to the cleaners, so now you feel like you have to pay for everything in order to avoid being typecast as I'm not that person. Their narrative is informing your behavior in a way that makes you inauthentic and you don't really feel seen for who you are. If that's happening pervasively and you're being dictated by that narrative, that is something that you strongly feel is not about you, but it's getting projected onto you and now it's informing how you show up and it feels toxic, that would be a deal breaker. Then there's the person in charge personality type, and this type of person is really intolerant towards people in situations that they can't control. So it's controlling behaviors, right? They may be very reliable and they may seem very caring, but you could feel really smothered. And if they're not the originator of the experiences, if they're not the originator or the facilitator of the positive experiences, then they're going to kind of be a buzzkill for those experiences. If they're not the center of it or the source of it, then they don't want any part of it. And so they're not going to add their energy to what you're creating. So you feel like this is somebody who will take the wind out of your sails a lot. They're not going to cheer you on. They're not going to be enthusiastic unless you're adding your energy to something that they want to do.